Situated on 83 acres just outside of Nashville, Currey Ingram Academy has dedicated more than 40 years to inspiring lifelong learners, an independent K-12 college preparatory day school for students who thrive best in a smaller, personalized academic setting. Currey Ingram offers individualized education plans for every child, as well as comprehensive arts, athletics, technology, and extracurricular programs. Currey Ingram Academy, helping every child reach his or her full potential, socially, emotionally, physically, and academically.
We educate children who are in kindergarten through grades 12. They have varied learning styles, and they may have average to superior intelligence. The second part of the mission focuses on the child. We hire highly trained teachers to help develop academic excellence in children. We believe that all children can reach their potential, and we look at the whole child in order to do that. And then the third phase of the mission is really community outreach. We want to educate other members of the community, not just the local community, but the national community, about what learning differences are, what can be done, and what happens basically when children are successful.
It's a question most parents have asked themselves. Is my child reaching his or her fullest potential in their current school setting? The fact is, many children have a variety of learning differences that often require a differentiated curriculum.
It could be dyslexia or some symptoms of dyslexia, dyscalculia, attention deficit, language processing difficulties, executive functioning. It could be a range of things. It could be a cluster of all of the above. We work very hard at not labeling children. We recognize that they may have bits and pieces of all of these different learning challenges. But a parent knows when their child isn't reading, when they're not able to do math, when they're not making friends. When they see those kinds of things, they need to look for a solid diagnosis and then find a school that matches that diagnosis, so that they really are looking at the constellation of strengths and weaknesses, not just what they can't do, but what they can do.
Kathleen is the head of Currey Ingram Academy, a K-12 college preparatory day school near Nashville, Tennessee, offering individualized education plans for every student. Currey Ingram uses research-based teaching techniques in a personalized academic setting, so every child can learn in their own way.
We base our diagnoses on researched tests and assessments, and then we offer a curriculum that matches that diagnosis that is also based on research. So we're not guessing. We know where we're going because we have looked at how the child thinks, reasons, processes, remembers. They have to develop study skills. They have to recognize how they learn and be able to ask a teacher if they need something. They have to be their own voice. We focus on student strengths. We recognize that everyone wants to be successful and that they will choose their job in life based on what they do well, not what they do poorly. So we recognize that we have to challenge those strengths as well as challenge their areas of weakness.
Using a curriculum designed for superior to average learners, these highly trained teachers use multisensory lessons and success strategies based on individual learning styles. The result? A 100% college program acceptance for Currey Ingram Academy graduates.
The teaching style here at Currey Ingram is designed to promote leadership, promote talent, and self-advocacy skills. We as teachers recognize that not all students learn the same. And if we can find out the different ways that students learn, we can really help them achieve success. It's my job as a teacher to find different ways of explaining it to them so students can walk out of here understanding what they're being taught.
Currey Ingram works closely with parents to support each child's success. This partnership is essential to the Currey Ingram experience.
It is so wonderful that you sit down with the teachers 3 times a year and have a conference with all of the teachers that are involved in your child's academic performance to develop the individualized education plan to where everyone understands what the goals are and how we're going to achieve them. And it's not just a 15-minute conference, a couple times a year, it's for an hour. And by the time you leave there, you know that everybody is on the same page and has the same goals in mind for your child.
In the classroom, what you'll see is children engaged in learning, children taking responsibility for their learning. And they do it by learning concepts, and they do it by learning skills. They do it by really understanding what they're learning through a hands-on approach, a multimodal approach to education. We also use it in our counseling program. We use it in our social skills program because we recognize that addressing the needs of the whole child is absolutely essential. So that's all incorporated into our day. They don't have to go to counseling after school. They don't have to go to a motor skills class after school. It's incorporated in our daily curriculum.
It's nice because you never get lost in the crowd, and you don't have to worry about falling behind because the teachers always be sure that you can keep up. And if you're struggling with something, they'll spend extra time with you on it, if you need a different approach to learning it. And I no longer feel discouraged. Now I feel, like I'm capable of doing a lot more than I realized before.
If I didn't come here, I don't know where I would be, to be honest. I might actually still be in 11th grade. I got held back a couple of times because I was just doing awful. I was failing a couple of classes. But now, coming here, I have almost straight A's, which makes the biggest difference. And because of that, and this school, I'm going to a great college now, probably. And it just changed my life completely, and for the better, definitely. I'm just blessed to be able to come to the school. It's great. What
we are very proud of is the fact that every child who has graduated from our high school has been accepted to college. 92% of them have gotten into the college of their first choice. These children or young adults are graduating, they are contributing members to society, and they're coming back to visit the new high school building that is being built that really will accommodate so many more needs and allow us to offer so many more opportunities.
I think it's a real testament to the school that we've had families move here from 24 different states so that their children can come and attend Currey Ingram Academy. The facilities, the programs, the extracurricular activities, and the academics that are present here at this school make it a very well-rounded place to send your children. I would absolutely recommend Currey Ingram to other parents whose children are facing academic challenges and other learning differences. It's an amazing school that looks at the whole child and what is best for that child and how to help them be successful academically and socially.
My largest class is 7 students, so I obviously get to know them very, very well, and I get to work one-on-one with every student. And that's what makes the students feel successful, is when they don't understand a certain concept being taught, the teacher's right there one-on-one to help them figure out a way to understand what we're teaching. And a lot of the students are coming from an environment where they may not have been successful before they came to Currey Ingram. And they get here and sometimes they're a little timid, and then they just, see that this is a warm, friendly environment with the students and the teachers and the administration. So I love to see that transformation when they get here and then they start feeling success.
If there's a different balance on things you're good at and things you're not, like maybe you're not so good at math but you're good at English, they can boost what you're good at and help you with the gaps you have to get you there. So it's very individualized kind of education.
If you're having trouble with school, if you feel like you're left out at school in the crowd and you just feel like there's no hope for you, Currey Ingram would be the #1 choice to come here because it will change your life in the greatest way.
We recognize that as the world changes, so too must education. We must respond to the needs of not just the community, but of the world, of the global needs. And our education will focus on the areas that really respond to those needs. The school was founded on the principles that children are children first, and that they can learn. No child wants to fail. They really have the power within themselves if they understand the strategies and if they're willing to put the work in to accomplish their goals.
Your child's fullest potential can be realized Learn more about Currey Ingram Academy, developing minds, building character, achieving success since 1968. For more information, log on to curreyingram.org or call the number on your screen.